Hey talkers, it's your girl Q. Okay, so the reason why I want to talk to you guys today is because I'm having sort of a controversy. And the controversy I am currently having is called the slut controversy. Okay? What makes you a slut? Does sleeping on the first night or the first date make you a slut? Does sleeping on the first week make you a slut? Does instantly meeting the person that day and then fucking them make you a slut? Like, what categorizes you as a slut? Because I've had different like interactions with guys, sexual and non-sexual, and there's days where I've done, like, I'm not gonna lie, I've slept on the first date. I've done it, and I asked the guy, I was like, now, do you think I'm a slut because I slept with you the first night? No, that relationship lasted for another 4 more months, 4 to 5 more months, and we was chilling. But now it just starts, then I start to think, damn, I can't do that to another guy that I'm talking to. Like, I can't go and sleep with them. And then also, does having multiple sex partners at once make you a slut? Like, I haven't done that yet. I'm not going to lie. I haven't had multiple sex partners at once because, honey, this is my vagina, okay? Like, I'm not trying to insert multiple dicks at once. Like, disease is real, STDs is real, and, honey, AIDS is real. Not playing with it. But I'm just a little curious as to, oh, and additional to that, I also don't want my walls to be all ripped up and I'm loose and hanging like a bag. Like, I don't want that. But I'm just a little curious as to what really makes you a slut. Because I would like to get guys' opinions as well as girls' opinions. Because majority of the things that you believe makes you a slut, you're not a slut. It's not real. Like, you're not really a slut. You're just living your best life, right? I actually had somebody that tell me that they really hate that term, living your best life, because it's making people do stupid shit. I meant YOLO made people do stupid shit. So does crack and weed. So live your best life, honey. Okay? But I'm a little curious. I would like people to actually answer me back on this. This is why I'm keeping this really short. But I would like to know what really makes you a slut. Because I've slept on the first night. I've slept on the second date. I've held my virginity until, oh, that's a secret for you guys. I've held my virginity until I was 26, okay? I didn't lose my virginity until, so now that I'm doing me, that's making me a slut now? Like, I did me. There's people who lost their virginity at the age of 16. But what about men? Y'all be having multiple sex partners in one day. Does that make you a slut? Because technically, yeah, you're a slut. But if you do, it's okay. And I know this is like an old controversy, but it's still going on in 2019. But if I do the same thing, I'm known as a whole slut and bitch. Okay? And the sad part about it, sad part about it, it's not even men that's slut-shaming us. Like, yes, men use it to their advantage when they want to disrespect or belittle somebody. They will slut-shame you to try to make you feel bad. But if you really know yourself and you really don't give a damn about what that person think about you, then you will always, like, win whatever conversation you're having with that person. But the sad part about it is that it's us women that are slut-shaming other women. Like, why do we do that? Why are we putting other women down for things that we be doing? Like, we're quick to call a girl a slut if she sleeps on first date, but honey, didn't you do that about 2 years ago with somebody else? So how dare you call somebody else a slut when you did the same thing? You got to think about these things sometime. But, like, that's what I kind of want to know. Like, what makes you a slut? Because just because you didn't do it this year does not mean you're not a slut. Because you're quick to call somebody else a slut, but you did the same thing last year. Or maybe you didn't do it this week and you did it last week. Because I also have a friend that is now a stripper. And I didn't know she was a stripper until I really was on her Instagram and she was inviting people to the club and watching her dance. She was like, come see me dance. I was like, oh, come see you dance? And she really posting up locker room pics. Like, stripper, yo, I thought that was a myth. Or I thought that was like the things you can only see in movies where you see the strippers. What's that movie where you saw with, what's her name? shorty do up that wears all white all the time. Can't remember her name. When it pops in my head, I'll tell you guys. It's funny when I'm doing a podcast, when you're used to saying and doing things every single day, but then when you have to explain or tell somebody, or when a group of people's watching you, now you can't remember nothing. That's what always happens to me when I'm talking to you guys. Just so you guys know, there's a lot of things that I want to tell you guys sometimes, and I'm just like, damn, what is that again? But I was just talking about it perfectly fine with somebody else just 5 minutes ago. But that movie where Shorty Doo-Wop that was always wearing all white, but she was in a movie where they were strippers and they were in real locker rooms. And then other movies where strippers are in real locker rooms, she really has pictures of her in real locker rooms. Like the stripper locker rooms really look like that, you guys. Like they really look like locker rooms. And she's posting up pictures and she's like, come see me dance. And I'm like, to each your own, boo-boo. You still a good person in heart. So someone's slut-shaming you, make your money, because there's days I know all of us be wishing that we could do a stripping gig 1 or 2 nights a week to be able to pay those past due bills. So do you, because you traveling and I'm not. So how dare I shame you? Live your life, boo. But someone, please tell me, what makes you really a slut? The slut controversy. What makes you a slut? Question mark. All right, talkers, till later. Bye.